Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Craig Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. Taking a look at Minnesota, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And when you look at the Lakers, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thompson is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Antetokounmpo is out there with Durant. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Morant in at the point. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Passes it to Butler. Paul looking over the floor. Back to Butler. Morant with it. Butler covering. That one goes. Count it.
And this is a part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting it to uncovered teammates.
Thompson passes to Paul. Valanciunas with a screen on Morant. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Outside, KD. Lopez dishes to Durant. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to KD. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good with the triple. And it's the Lakers ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, the accuracy of Paul's shooting, that's what makes the mid-range look easy. I mean, he could take that shot all night.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
And the shot is good.
Well, this is what Paul is known for, a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Morant kicks to Antetokounmpo. Anunoby against Thompson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Paul passes to Valanciunas. Outside, Butler. Over Durant. Here's Valanciunas, and he lays it straight in.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Giannis kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Morant. Harris against Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Harris. Over Giannis. Harris's shot is off.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
There's the pass to Giannis. Outside for Durant. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. They now take the lead.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with the quality.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Harris finds Thompson. Out to the right wing. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from KD. Back to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Passes it to Lopez. Now Morant. Giannis sets a screen for Morant. From down in the low post, it goes.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Paul. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Paul's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Durant kicks to Anunoby. On the wing, Giannis. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson finds Harris. To the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
Morant scanning the floor. The Lakers with the rebound. All up top, Antetokounmpo defending. Paul kicks to Thompson. Here's Harris. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's sent back by KD.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block some shots.
Good work there as it goes. Giannis has got 8 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Lakers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's the feed to Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Morant outside. And there's the drive. Paul with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anunoby with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just his first attempt. And the rejection by Valanciunas. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
This is when you know Butler is feeling it. No hesitation off of the catch. I love it.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Lakers second, fifth the Timberwolves.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Joseph. Outside, Durant. Right at the free throw line. Off the left rim and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Hands a screen on Halliburton. The drive by Rubio. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Minnesota. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Now, here's Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Joseph, the pass to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Najee, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Ennis. Back to Rubio. Jackson, a screen on Joseph. And it's Rubio penetrating. And good that time. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Connaughton. They set the pick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Rubio kicks to Ennis. Kicks it out to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Over Joseph. Rubio misses.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Down low. Here's Favors. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Rubio dishes to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Halliburton passes to Favors. Halliburton kicks to Joseph. They set the pick. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Rubio. Here's Ennis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games
Take a break.
do count.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ennis. So he gets them both. Here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Haji, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Lakers trail. Now here's Ennis. Jackson setting the pick here for Ennis.
And just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here's Halliburton. No points in the game yet for him. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter. On the money from 12 feet away.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Rubio against Joseph. Wiggins left side. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Favors with a screen on Rubio. Here's Joseph. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rubio the pass to Ennis. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins drives in. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's an easy shot for Wiggins. He's always had a nice mid-range game.
Here's Halliburton. Wiggins with some nice D. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. I know that I'm...
And such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Paul out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Butler. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Harris in at the 4 slot. Butler finds Paul. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, and the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Takes a 3. Clock is at 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. That's tipped. Harris kicks to Paul. The pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Morant. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Paul. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game. The Timberwolves have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Passes it to IGNBA. Paul against Morant. Pass to Giannis. A rebound by the Lakers. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Paul. Back to Thompson. Over in the corner, Paul. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Yep, that one goes.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And here is IGNBA, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Pass to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Minnesota in the lead. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here is Paul. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Thompson finds Harris. Over in the corner, Paul takes it inside. The shot missing. Morant with some nice D. IGNBA against Paul. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. Cans it from downtown. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota. Thompson sets the pick for Paul. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Paul against Morant. Good on the shot. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Thompson passes to Paul. Valanciunas with a screen on Morant. Here's Paul, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled at figuring out ways to pick up contact.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Morant against Paul. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Paul. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto on the money from 12 feet away. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Morant against Paul. Here's Giannis. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Thompson finds Harris. Paul with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Lets it go from 11. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Paul.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Giannis with another miss. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Paul dishes to Harris. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Antetokounmpo kicks to Morant. Back to Giannis. And taken away by Paul. Back to Butler. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Derek Favors checked in for Lopez. Halliburton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Morant. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Tobias Harris. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Thompson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Paul. 5 to shoot. And it's Connaughton missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the pass to Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So a moment now to see the story for Jonas Valanciunas.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
That one is no good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trying to get something going. Goes up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Butler against Durant. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to KD for the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Durant's got 5 now.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant outside threat. I mean, the defense has to be all over him.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. Joseph, the pass to Connaughton. Rubio against Halliburton. Going inside, outside for Durant. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rubio against Joseph. Here's Butler, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Najee's checked in. Joseph, the pass to Najee. Bangs home the trifecta. Najee's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Wiggins outside. From deep. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Najee, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Rubio, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And a wide open look here for Wiggins, and the Lakers with another miss. Joseph looking over the floor. Driving in. Here's Favors. Some solid defense there from Jackson. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Rubio. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Rubio. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Surprised everyone by passing out of his shot. What a fantastic dish.
Halliburton outside. They set the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance.
And now a chance to look at Jimmy Butler. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 12th in steals, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. And the rejection by Jackson. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The Lakers number 1. The Timberwolves second.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
Now here's Jackson. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Here's Rubio. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Favors kicks to KD. And he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson, a screen on Joseph. Outside for Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Good on the bucket.
The mid-range Durant is as deadly as ever, putting up that super jump.
Here's Wiggins, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change.
Now, looking at that first half of play, Lakers find themselves in a battle.
The free throw.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Morant. He's got 8 from outside the arc. And KD the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. KD's got the first basket of the second half here for Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Harris and Antetokounmpo with the block.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Now Thompson following Durant's three-point attempt. Screened by Valanciunas. Ball passes to Thompson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Thompson.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
No good from Durant. LA has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Paul outside. Pass to Butler. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Morant. He's got 8. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. KD against Butler. Over Durant. Butler, no good. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Morant against Paul. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Thompson passes to Paul. The drive by Thompson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Butler against Anunoby. Back to Morant. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Anunoby, good. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. His last 10 games, averaging 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
Well, he can score, he can facilitate, he can pretty much...
Nice. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Thompson outside. Outside Butler. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 8 points for Valanciunas.
Well, the muscle helps Valanciunas on these physical takes. He's able to brush defenders aside and finish strong.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 22 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Paul against Morant. Paul kicks to Thompson. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Durant with some nice D.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Paul against Morant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
And when Morant explodes toward the basket, you're toast. He loves penetrating and finishing.
Over to the wing. Back to Harris. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Anunoby passes to Morant. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Butler finds Harris. Out to Thompson. Butler on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Valanciunas sets a screen for Butler. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Paul for 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Halliburton's checked in for Kevin Durant. Wiggins is checked in for the Lakers. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Giannis. Thompson against Halliburton. With the fadeaway. Here's Valanciunas. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Paul. Knocks down the three ball. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Halliburton against Thompson. Feeds to Butler. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Thompson's got 8 points.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from the shot.
Morant against Butler. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
Outside Butler. Lakers working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Butler.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Giannis dishes to Morant. Halliburton for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Halliburton drives in. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And they double up Morant. Lopez kicks to Anunoby. Halliburton outside. Lopez inside. Covered by Wiggins. Count it. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Jimmy Butler. Ennis, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Paul. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves leading by 12. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the rim to me, Kevin. I mean, he gets to layup attempts when shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Rubio, the pass to Ennis. Morant against Rubio. Jackson, a screen on Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. The pass to Najee. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Najee's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Anunoby kicks to Halliburton. Here's Favors. Makes it off the glass. Favors got his second basket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Durant's checked in for the Timberwolves.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 12th in free throw percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Lakers trail by 20. Higgins outside. Can they get it? The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Halliburton for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Rubio against Morant. Now, here's Rubio. Defense right on him. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Anunoby, powered down with both hands.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Nance a screen on Morant. On the wing, Nance. Durant with the steal. And it's Morant missing. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Los Angeles. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Here's Ennis. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant against Rubio. And it's Morant missing. LA has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
From the arc. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Rubio finds Jackson. Wiggins from outside. And no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Rubio. So for the Lakers right now, Ants out there with Jackson. Then there's Maledon. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. Tobias Harris comes in for Nance. Butler, he's checked in for Ennis. And it's Klay Thompson in for Maledon. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Morant outside. Giannis dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Morant against Rubio. Thompson looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Okafor is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Okafor sets the pick for Rubio. They get it back, out to Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, what a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
Durant's checked in for Minnesota. Ja Morant comes in for Avdija. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Ricky Rubio. Morant against Paul. Passes to Durant. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, buddy.
Marjanovic checked in for Los Angeles. Minnesota shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Left side, Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Paul passes to Marjanovic. Here's Harris. No good again that time. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 26 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul is doubled. Thompson outside. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Outside for KD. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Paul outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Goes up on the wing. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Halliburton on the wing. Taps in, coming off the assist from KD. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Paul passes to Thompson. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Paul for three, connects from three-point range. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Halliburton for three. And another three for Minnesota.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Marjanovic. And they double up Paul. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his third foul so far. Butler on the wing. Stolen by Durant.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. Fourth turnover already.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter, but Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Halliburton against Thompson. Pass to Paul. Inside. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Morant passes to Giannis. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he gets a lot of attention. I mean, Morant can expect this kind of rough treatment anytime he takes it inside.
And Thompson kicks to Paul. Now the feed to Butler. Durant with the steal. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And it's the Lakers on the break. Harris with the ball. Such a wide open look.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Morant outside. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Here's Butler. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Lopez kicks to Halliburton. The pass to Morant. No good from outside. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Paul. Morant with the steal. Durant with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Butler passes to Paul. Back to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And this is why Butler is seen as a leader. I mean, guiding the way for his teammates with the scoring.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Halliburton against Thompson. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Lopez. The Lakers with the rebound. Butler finds Paul. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Harris. Here's Paul. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Paul's got 20 points.
Sometimes you got to do it yourself. Chris Paul, he's calling his own number.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Paul passes to Butler. Paul with the ball. Back to Butler. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Over Halliburton. That misses off the backboard. Morant against Paul. It's Morant with the drop. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Here's Butler. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Morant against Paul. Durant kicks to Halliburton. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside, KD. Now the dish to Giannis. Here he goes. And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Thompson against Halliburton. Marjanovic, a screen on KD. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Morant outside. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, look, he can score in the paint with either hand. I mean, Harris is a skilled offensive weapon.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Derek Favors checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Halliburton. And it's Joseph in for John Morant. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Nance comes in for Harris. James Ennis, he'll check in for Butler. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Paul. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Back to Joseph. This is to Antetokounmpo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Joseph down low. Covered by Rubio. Favors can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Rubio against Joseph. And the basket by Rubio.
That's the perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside, Joseph. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. The team picked it up in the second half. What changed out there?
We were playing actually really competitive. We were playing hard, but I think in the third quarter, when you start making shots, you even play harder defensively, and we were moving the ball really well, and we were just clicking as a team.
And you guys controlled the last stretch, man. Thanks. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.